first-year players in the WHL. Draft eligible Josh Evans-Chesson on his left wing and Ty Bunkowski on his right side. And we are underway. The Chiefs last night blasted Kelowna 8-2. They'll work a puck back inside Blazer territory. There's Joaquin Garris back to collect. Trying to move that puck in behind the net. Gillespie looking for it. Bunkowski trying to get to it. He'll knock it head to center. Hurlbert will catch up to it. He'll chip it on the left wing side. He scored in his preseason debut in the opening 26 seconds set up by Tommy Lafreniere, and the Blazers in the forecheck. The Chiefs are able to move the puck out of the zone as defenseman Rhett Sather is able to get it as far as center. Cut off on the play. Hurlbert passing the skates. He will knock it ahead. Has some room right wing. Has Evans-Chesson to the goal. Try to center it there. Knocked away. Hurlbert got it back. Spins it down low. Off skates now Sather after it behind the goal. As it's pushed forward, Blazers trying to keep it inside the zone here with Ravindal stepping up. Blazers keep it alive. Looking for that puck is Hurlbert, waiting on it into the corner. Saucers it back to Issa Gurram. Gurram works it back in the wall here for Evans-Chesson. Wearing number 23, Adam Edison, centering pass in front. Couldn't find the intended target there. And the Blazers, good pressure on the opening shift. Cooper Moore getting his first shift in the double. Good, comfortable start for him. We'll likely see him next weekend in a pair of home games. Puck inside Blazer territory to the far board. 0-0. We played nearly 3.5 minutes of this opening period. Blazers trying to get the puck out, and they will now. It's going to bounce into the Spokane territory. Shetler will go back and pick it up. Shetler's first pass nearly intercepted. Hurlbert was looking for it. Diabal gets it rink wide. Picked up. Trying to spin away from traffic. Blazers Hurlbert is back on it after picking up that puck from Timchak. On a chip that puck in was Evans-Chesson. Second effort. He will get it in deep. Chiefs back to pick it up. Allen in behind his own net. Blazers here are going to be offside as teams in the USHL, as that program plays the USHL and also has international action. Blazers Issa Gurram in his own zone. Backhand pass now to Evans-Chesson. He'll try to stretch it ahead. He was looking up for Hurlbert. Hurlbert wearing an A on his sweater here this evening. The Blazers have not made any announcements on permanent alternate captains, but that'll be coming here in the weeks ahead. Blazers keep the puck alive here. It's Bunkowski wearing 24 this season. Number change comes to Issa Gurram. His long shot stopped going the opening period. Face off in the Spokane territory. Hurlbert out to take this draw. Wins it for a second, but now the Chiefs will get it ahead, and it'll poke out the center. Dryden Diabal. They'll send it back in deep, and Evans-Chesson will give chase. Has a man in front of the net trying to get it to Hurlbert in front of the goal. Knocked away. Spokane trying to turn away from pressure. Ozzie McIntyre has scored a highlight reel goal for Spokane last night. Hurlbert back on this puck. Spins it back in behind the net. Bunkowski on the wall. One goal last season for Ty, but definitely has come back with a lot more confidence. Evans-Chesson gets that puck back to the blue line. On it now, Joaquin Garris. He'll knock it back down low and behind the goal. And the Chiefs have a little bit of room here to skate this puck out as Owen Shetler, the veteran, will get it to center. And then he got flattened by Evans-Chesson at center ice. Blazers on it, Garris. He'll get it ahead. Now Evans-Chesson gets the puck in. Young Bunkowski, 17-year-old, gets that puck in deep. Bunkowski now to Hurlbert, who's all tied up in behind the net by Campion. Zahaski in there to join the party, trying to get that puck free as well. Puck in behind that Spokane goal, 0-0. Just under 7 minutes played in this opening period. Sandman Center opening night. Chiefs up the left wing side. Inside Chiefs territory. Shetler will go back and collect. So Spokane's on the board first, just like they were last night in Kelowna. They scored 4 first period goals to get it started. Blazers lead pass just out of the reach of Hurlbert. He'll get back to it here on the left wing side. Hurlbert trying to skate in, got off and check. Hurlbert in, shooting, score! Jade, just like that. 45 seconds later, Hurlbert fights off the check, goes low glove on the German goaltender. And JP Hurlbert, what a way to introduce yourself to the Kamloops faithful. Snipes it home. That's what JP likes to do. The Gator icing, good job there by the young man from Langley, BC. Chiefs out of their own zone. Campion sends it ahead, knocked down by Cooper Moore, and then got steamrolled on the farboard side. Young guy gets up right away, though. He's only about 150 pounds, 19 years old in his WHL debut. A real smart, cerebral player. And a guy that has fit into this group here very well. Puck chipped up the wall by the Chiefs. Down the ice it goes. Trying to get there at Ravindal before Gillespie, and Ravindal does get to it, the 20-year-old veteran. Blazers get ahead. It's Cooper Moore. Still on the ice after that hard hit. Now to Hurlbert into the middle. Hurlbert lifts it back. Cooper Moore trying to go down low. Couldn't quite make the play. And then poked it free. The Chiefs up the ice the other way. Right wing side, working in. Harrington, good player, sends it back to the middle. Good defense there by Issa Gurram. Issa Gurram should be another player that takes a step tonight this season. Hurlbert got interfered with Shetler, and they're going to shift at center. Will throw that puck in deep. And the Chiefs will go back and retrieve as we hit 5 minutes to go here in the opening period. Blazers on the forecheck. Evis Chesson trying to come up with it. Spokane is on it out of their own zone. Gavin Burkar, good American player here, working in. Backhand on goal. Edmonstone the save. He'll hold in front of the net. Evis Chesson gets it out of trouble. And it's brought ahead up the ice here by Hurlbert. Hurlbert at center will work that puck back in behind the net. Puck chipped to the line. Held in by Hurlbert momentarily, but now it's going to be brought ahead up the ice. Chiefs get it out the center off the stick of Ozzie McIntyre, but the Blazers get back onto it in behind their own net. Chiefs would have been offside. Pass to center. Chipped in by Evis Chesson. Blazers got to keep the energy. First intermission here this evening. Chiefs win the draw in the Blazer zone here. Passing back to Doika. Lost it for a second, but was able to recover. Otherwise, Blazers were trying to take off the other way. Evis Chesson. Chiefs keep it alive. Back to Doika at the right point. He's a 15-year-old defenseman. Now a pass goes off his stick. Good stick there of Bonkowski. And the Blazers will start a partial change. Puck out to center ice. Chipped in off his stick. Blazers Timchak looking for it. Coming up with it, working that puck in. And now Lanty trying to spring Hurlbert. Hurlbert's in behind the knee. Shooting backhand. Blazers have their first lead of the night. What a feed out of the zone. Nice pass there by Logan Lanty. Lanty gets it ahead. JP knows how to finish off these chances. Backhands it home. And the kid from Allen, Texas has two. And the Blazers lead. It's new NCAA eligibility landscape and some of the players coming over. And both these organizations have somewhat benefited from the new rule changes, getting some players on their roster. Chiefs on the puck in their own zone. Blazers had to clear. Now the puck is brought up the right wing side. Did Cohen Harris chip it in? Yeah, he did. They'll negate the icing. Red Ravadol in behind his own goal. Durham trying to get it ahead. Blazers touch it forward. Hurlbert again. He's got two already, just like he did in the first period of his preseason debut in this building. Two skilled players, Hurlbert and Mathis Preston, going back-to-back here this period. Here's Hurlbert up the left wing side. He'll gain, he'll chip. Bonkowski looking for that puck in behind the goal. Trying to knock it free. Puck tied up here behind the Spokane 2A Laval Crescent. Power play gets back out there off this face-off. Hurlbert has a screen. Shooting stuff. Loose puck. Back to Hurlbert, but off his skate. Kick free. And it's going to be sent down the ice by Smith Redmond.
Delay of game penalty at 18 minutes.
Yeah, it was puck out of play here late in the period. And the Blazers wind it up out of their own zone. Ryan Michael on the right wing. Bonkowski. Bonkowski spotting Keller. Head of steam. Keller knocks the puck out of the air. That so far tonight in this one. And Keller, we mentioned 19 power play goals last season, but can't seem to find the mark. That one deflected away before it could reach. Hurlbert up the ice, quickly gaining the zone here. Bonkowski. Bonkowski cross ice pass and a good one. Shot coming. Big rebound kicked away. Look out, who's back there? Puck out to center. Picked up here by Sather. He was in the penalty box. He'll work his way in. Now behind the net. Tried to center. Comes out in front, taken off the doorstep. And picked up by Evis Chesson. A leader ahead. Just missed Hurlbert with that pass. That might go for an icing. Kobe Sandlin, who's scouting now with the Pittsburgh Penguins. And Robbie, I saw him in the building earlier in the pregame. Shot coming toward the Blazer. That knocked away. It's in Issa Gurham's gear. He's trying to get it ahead. And the puck is knocked ahead, and there's Hurlbert again. On the left wing, gives off to Evis Chesson. Some point there by Markel. Another new name for the Blazers. Markel wearing number 33. Played last year at Yale Academy U18 program. He's come on and he's made this team out of training camp. Another new face as the Blazers have some WHL debuts tonight. We'll watch Evan Markel's progress. Blazers Hurlbert after the puck had it for a second. Just lost as he tried to sidestep his man. Chiefs the other way. Ozzie McIntyre put the play offside. Then just had to abandon the play as he was held up. Now the Chiefs get back onto a turnover. Dancing in and over top of the net. Good chance right on there for Gavin Burkar. But Burkar, the California, couldn't convert. Doka at the line. Keeps it in for Spokane. Back in behind the net. Comes in centering in front, knocked away. Blazers a little bit on their heels right now as they're trying to get this puck out after a turnover. To the goal, stopped by Edmonstone. Rebound, another save with the pad. He'll hold on. Bonkowski, Michael, or I should say, yeah, Hurlbert on the wing, and the Blazers get it right back here to Bonkowski, right point. He's pressured, got it down low. Now Evis Chesson works the corner. Back to the line to Michael. Back rink wide Hurlbert with two already. Now Michael, down low, pass off here. Back Hurlbert, score! One-timer at the Sandman Center. What a debut. J.P. Hurlbert takes that feed from Keller on a tee, and he blasts it home for the hat trick, and he's excited, and why wouldn't he be? And we got hats all over the... A lot of the key players, though, still away at NHL camps. And likely next weekend, they'll be bolstering their roster. Puck in behind the Blazer net. Aremba spins and fires off the side of the net. Aremba gets it back. He's pressured. Segurum comes up with a play. Knocked by Owen Cooper. Good play. Got it to Hurlbert. 3 already. Left wing into the middle. Toe drags through his skates. Pulls it. Got it into the corner. Rammed around, and that'll leave the zone as Ravindal couldn't quite catch up with it. Ravindal back in his own zone to Joaquin Garris. Garris chips it off the window. 4-2 Blazers. We played nearly 6 minutes of this second period. John Keane in the Sun Country Toyota broadcast booth here this evening. Here come the Chiefs on the right wing. Tristan Buckley. Buckley works his way in, puts on the brakes, stops, delays, gets it back down low. Garris trying to knock this puck ahead. Garris now on the wall. Far board side. Back onto it here is Buckley. Back to Shetler. Shetler's long shot wide of the net. Owen Cooper, this 17-year-old, gave it away at center, but got it outside the zone. The Chiefs have really turned up the pressure here lately after the Blazers went up 4-2. On it out of his own zone. Garris, his pass will knock off a couple. Sahayski here in the forecheck. Give it away. Cooper Moore had it go off his skate. He'll keep it alive. And the Chiefs were able to get it ahead. It's Sather who has the goal tonight for Spokane. Now to Ozzie McIntyre. McIntyre slows it down. Back to Sather. Back to the middle. Chip just wide by McIntyre, who played 10 games as a 15-year-old for the Chiefs last season. Puck picked up here on the wall. Owen Cooper, 17-year-old. Works that puck back in. Out of Calgary, Alberta, Owen Cooper at good numbers at the academy level. And Blazers hope they can find something in him, acquiring him from the Everett Silvertons. Good stick by Diabol to knock a puck free in his own corner. Dryden Diabol wearing number 3 this season. Puck in behind the net. Diabol pressured here. Chiefs have turned up the pressure just a little bit here. Cooper trying to get a puck out. Second effort. He will get it up the right wing side. Lanty trying to chip it ahead, and now it's dumped in deep. Moore, Sahayski in, pulls it. Still looking for it. Gets tied up. Gets to his own pass attempt. He'll take it behind the Chiefs' goal. Dropped it back off. Cooper Moore back onto it here on the wall. Spins it back blue line. Comes back down low. Sahayski back after it. In for Moore. His shot blocked away. Stopped by the yard. Blazers get it back to the line again. Held in right side. Joaquin Garris. Garris holds the line. Lets the shot go. Blocked it away long range. Up the wall. Domansky fresh off the bench. Tied up. 16-year-old forward. Second round selection. Signed here to be a Blazer. On the wall. Kept alive by Ryan Michael. Good shift here by the Blazers as Hurlbert tries to find this puck in behind the Spokane goal. Off the near board side. Kept alive as Garris stepped up. Garris, 16-year-old here. Young back end here this evening, minus the 2 20-year-olds. As Ryan Michael will chase it back down inside his own zone. Ryan Michael named captain earlier today in a nice ceremony inside the Blazer dressing room. Knocked it down the ice. And icing is called. It's the 3rd year in a row that Ryan Michael has wore a letter with this hockey team. Puck in the Blazer corner, dug free. Domansky finds it in his skates. Big boy Domansky. Just 16, so trying to grow into that frame a little bit for sure. Aremba sends it rink wide. Smith, Redmond on it. Redmond rims it around here to the far board side. On the wall. Good check by... Don't miss it. Off the face-off in Blazer territory. Chiefs, despite being outscored in this period, really had some good zone time in Blazer territory. Buckley sends the puck in the Blazer corner. Segurum trying to get there. Spins away from pressure. Got it to Red Ravindal. Blazers have 7 D-men dressed here tonight. Puck up the center ice area. Trying to chip it in was Hurlbert. Gurum looking for it. Tied up in front of the Chiefs bench. Backhanded back in front of the blue line. And now it's center ice. It's dumped in. And that went out of play. In fact, into the second period. Puck rimmed around the far board side. On the wall. Puck tied up. Work back behind the net. Armstrong sends it back through center. Chipped ahead. Puck behind the Blazer goal. Edmonstone will stop it. Leave it off in behind the net. He's pressured right away, though, and Ravindal turned it over. Puck in front of the net. Now Edmonstone had to be careful with it. Chiefs jump on a bit of a turnover. Gurum trying to defend. Hurlbert's back in below his goal line. As they tie up on the near board side. Dug free by Hurlbert up the left wing side. Chipped in. Giving chases Bonkowski. Blazers got to quickly try to get that line change in. Chiefs get it to center. Turned over there, though. Good stick again by the Blazers, Matt and Timchak out of Winnipeg. Timchak, real personable guy, always a breath of fresh air. Nice, great demeanor for Matt and Timchak, who won a gold medal at the Aboriginal Games in this building for men's hockey. Playing for Manitoba. He won it in this rink earlier this summer. Matt and Timchak. Blazers Hurlbert. End of a shift for him. Chips it up to center ice. Got it by a man. Got the puck up here to Demansky. Demansky backhand pass. Hurlbert had a chance at it. Couldn't knock it out of midair though. And Kelowna U17, U18 last year. Face-off, Blazers win the draw. 30 seconds to go in the period. Puck's in toward the side of the net. Kicked away by Viard, the German goaltender. 19-year-old, the Blazers have beaten 5 times on 17 shots in this game. And now what do we got? A hand or one in the second. Wenatchee leads in Everett 3-1. And Penticton V's out front of Vancouver 1-0 in the first period. Blazers chase down a puck inside the Spokane corner. Back in behind their own net. Rhett Seether there to pick it up. Chipped off the window down the ice. This might be icing against the Chiefs. And a face-off dot. Tried it. And it's going to be knocked away. That's a good period.
The third period is now. Here's John Keane.
Welcome back, everybody. Blazers up 5-2 as we start the third period. Opening face-off for Danielle Silver and Gold. Your home with a $5 watch battery. Taxes and installation included. Danielle Silver and Gold. It's Halley Center Mall. Chiefs early pressure here off this opening face-off. Shetler gets it back on the wall. Chiefs to the line. Shetler keeps it in on the pass from McIntyre. Comes up the wall. Spokane not conceding anything. They won last night. They put up 8 goals in Kelowna, and they're down 5-2, but they probably feel they can get an early one. They can really push. Blazers got to get this puck out here to start the period. McIntyre pressured. Hurlbert trying to get it free. Couldn't. Joaquin Garris will control. Cuts in front of his own net. Passes off to center ice. Hurlbert looking for that pass in his skates. Couldn't find it. McIntyre keeps it alive. On the left wing, has room, has a man going to the goal. Great stop. Rebound side of the goal. They jam away. Edmonstone comes over. It'll cover it up. And the chip it in. He's been good for Spokane tonight. Number 47, a defenseman. Blazers have some room out of their own zone. It's J.P. Hurlbert. Speaking of being good in his debut tonight, Hurlbert knocks a puck in deep. Stays on his skates. Shetler plays it behind the net. Blazers trying to keep it alive at the line, and they will. Shot attempt deflected right to the glove of the goaltender.
And most times, your wait is no longer than 15 minutes. Come in or book now. 778-765-1444.
iMedicine at Cleo's Pharmacy, next to Starbucks in Valley View.
Play nearly 3 minutes of this third period. Blazers still up 5-2. And on the MJB Lawyer shot clock, trailing 24-18 here in the third frame. Chiefs on it. Shetler back inside his own zone. Spokane played last night, so Blazers, are they the fresher team or 20-year-olds at some point? Sam Aremba's the only 20-year-old on this roster for now, so Matt Bardsley will keep his eyes open, you'd think, for any potential. Off the face-off, Blazers one-handed puck. Ravindal gets the return pass from his D partner. He'll work it to center. Now touched up here. Off the stick of Hurlbert. Couldn't control. Chiefs in transition. They love to play this game. Here's Mathis Preston off the right wing. That pass knocked away. The Blazers will transition up the ice the other way. Evis Chesson on the left wing. Driving wide. Trying to work that puck in. Chiefs get back to it. It's rimmed around the far board side. Up the wall. Chipped by the man. It's Preston. Mathis Preston defending against him. In behind the net, centered in front, played out of trouble, bouncing around, and the Chiefs, Preston gets back on that puck. It follows him around a little bit. Shot coming over top of the Blazer goal. Bounced up the near board side. Blazers got to control it, get her to head out the center, and just missed Hurlbert with another lead pass that he would have had an opportunity to try and take that. 962A Laval Crescent. 1 for 3 on the power play tonight. Hurlbert has that power play goal, and the Blazers control this puck, but now it's knocked free off the stick. And chasing that one back is Hurlbert along with Ryan Michael back inside Blazer territory. And Hurlbert working to point of the man advantage. We'll get it off to Ryan Michael. We'll send it back to Hurlbert. Has to wait for that pass. He'll go back to Ryan Michael again. Make that Jordan Keller. Keller gains the zone. Now Bonkowski into the middle. Bonkowski dropped it off to Michael after fatting on a pass. Got it now to Jordan Keller. Keller top circle. Down low pass. Back, Evis Chesson, back Keller. Keller, Evis Chesson in the corner. Back to Keller, he'll hold Evis Chesson. They'll play catch with it. Blazers trying to get this into a shooting spot. Back to Keller, half wall. Keller works it free. Still onto it. Saucers it back to Hurlbert at the midpoint. JP goes to the right point, looks for a lane, shooting, and just deflected up and over top of the goal. Michael trying to pinch in and keep it alive, but the Chiefs get to it, and Smith Redmond will knock it all the way down the ice. Minute still to go on this man advantage. And the building a little bit tense right now. The Blazers could really lift the roof off with a power play goal to restore that 3-goal lead. Hurlbert gains the zone, slows it down as he does. Pressured now, double teamed, and lost the puck. And it's going to be dumped all the way down the ice on Edmonstone. He'll come 6 points, 2 goals, 4 assists. Tied for the team lead in the head-to-head, along with Berkeley Catton with the same numbers. Catton remains with the Seattle Kraken. Chiefs in their own zone. Puck worked ahead by Smith Redmond, now chipped out to center, missed the target, Coco Armstrong. Blazers pick it up off their doorstep. It's ahead to JP Hurlbert. Hurlbert, if you missed it, you joined us late. He's got a hat trick in his WHL debut. And what a night. The Hats rain down on the ice on his power play one-timer from that bottom left circle. Bonkowski in his own zone, trying to get it ahead. He'll get a second effort to try to work it off the window. He does. Knocked back down. Hurlbert lost his glove as he's trying to defend in his own zone. The Blazers make the play to Evis Chesson. Hurlbert gets his glove back on. He'll take up the ice, has a man going to the goal. Now Evis Chesson is after. Hurlbert, Evis Chesson is shot. Rebound! Evis Chesson stopped again, point-blank range. Spokane desperately just gets that puck out of dodge. They'll ice it all the way down. And it will be well, you wouldn't want it any other way, I guess, on opening night. It's going to be a photo finish here tonight.
Scored by number 12, Gavin Burkhardt. The assist to number 96, Mathis Preston.
Take it off here. Evis Chesson trying to skate. He'll get caught up to. Got knocked down. Puck still freed up. Centered in front. Nobody home in front of the net. As Bonkowski tried to center. Evis Chesson lost his stick up the ice. Spokane now 3-on-2 the other way. Centering pass. Knocked away by Edmonstone. Trying to find that puck on the wall. Freed up behind the net. Issa Gurram to it. Took a bump. Trying to chop at it. Bonkowski will chop it all the way down the ice. This might be icing. And it will be. And we'll take a off the draw in the Blazers zone. Going to be picked up by Gurram. He'll work it ahead. Bonkowski flips at it. Blazers playing pretty cautious right now. Trying to protect the 1-goal lead. Trying to stay above pucks. Face the puck through the middle of the ice. Gurram trying to find it. Got a good stick on it to get it to Evis to get here tonight. To recap this one. Still lots of ways to go here in this third period. Blazers try to defend against Coco Armstrong. Now Evis Chesson in behind his own goal. Look at the Blazers trusted Evis Chesson out here late in a 1-goal game. Puck chipped back out to center. Bonkowski couldn't get to it. Rolling around. Hurlbert out here defending. Hurlbert will backhand it back in the Spokane zone, and then he took a hit from Armstrong. Those two have had a little game within a game going. Pass up the middle, chipped into the Blazer zone. Comes into out of the trapezoid. Sharp angle shot, ripped wide. It'll wrap around to the right point. Campion can't keep it in. It's kicked out. Blazers 2-on-1. Hurlbert and Bonkowski trying to get going. Hurlbert looks out of gas here as he has an extended shift. Still out there trying to fight for the puck. It's pushed back inside Blazer territory. Hurlbert a target.